Hey, what's up, everybody? It's Scott Michael Talk. This is episode 135. I'm back. We're going to have Maguala. He's going to tune in just a bit. This is on the Swivel Podcast. We have the best barbershop talking sports and viral news. Thank you guys for joining in. We're live on TikTok on a Friday. We're live. And you can see all of our content on YouTube. So go over there. Watch all of our content. Hit that subscribe button if you're not subscribed. Like, especially that like button, because that's how we get in the algorithm. So whenever you go on, that's the first thing you're gonna see when you go onto your YouTube app. So you will see all of our content. So just want to show some alma mater, our HBC, some love. Fort Valley State University. They just came off of a homecoming, so want to show them some love. So shouts out to Savannah State, FAMU, Miles, Tuskegee, Grambling, Alcorn, Tennessee. Man, look, it's homecoming season and everybody's getting ready. And I see a lot of stuff online. They've rolled out homecoming concerts. Everybody making fun of people talking about Rashida is performed at people homecoming. I think Gucci was at Jackson State. Not the warmest reception. I believe personally, if you're gonna put together a homecoming concert, you gotta put somebody who's current, somebody who's hot. Then you can throw in I want to call like an old school act, but basically to an 18, 19-year-old, Gucci is an old school act. So I will have somebody current. I will have Glow. I would have NBA Youngboy, somebody like that. And then I would put somebody, then I would put Jeezy on there, Gucci on there. I'll put Ashanti, somebody from the 2000s that can go with somebody who's current, somebody who's a hit maker right now. So I want to go into the Thursday night game of the divisional matchup. Jackson Dart, Primetime Dart was balling out. New York 134-17. New York is fun. New York got swag again. New York is like insanity right now. It's like when OBJ was there and everybody was rocking the mohawk, the blonde mohawk when he was there. Philly, man, y'all got to tighten up. 2 losses in less than a week. They were finding a way to win games. They're finding a way to lose games. Their identity, they were run first. Now their new OC is like he's getting punked. Like, let's be creative. Everybody's saying, hey, well, you're not throwing enough. Let's be creative. What are you doing? So how about this? Be creative in the run game. Use RPO. Design runs with Jalen Hurts, Saquon. Read and react. Read and ride. Pause. Jet sweeps with Devontae Smith. But it came down to me to 2 plays. Jalen Hurts missed. Smith had him wide open. He walks. Boom. He catch it. He cutting out. And then in the red zone, AJ Brown. AJ, you can't be mad at him now from wanting the football. Boom, hit the post, wide open, and that's when Jalen Hurts threw the pick. Boom, they go the other way. But can't talk enough about Jackson Dart. White boy got swag. They talk about him and Scatty Bo. Well, Scatty Boo. I'm not calling the grown man Boo, so I'm just gonna call him Scat. So man, those two together, man, like I said, energy. New York, whenever any New York team looks good, it's always great for the league. It's always great for football. And right now, like in that, Scatty Bo had 98 yards, 3 touchdowns. When they pretty much shut down the Eagles, boom, Scatty Bo was running over people. Look how they started the game. Started the game hot. Let me go back to that since I talked about the Phillies Philly Eagles. Let me talk about the Giants. Came out hot. Dart ran for a touchdown. Put the AI shakes on one dude. Boom. Hit number 17. I forget his name. Sorry, guy. Boom. Hit him up the sideline. You already up. Philly matches it. Philly can't get nothing going in the second half. They turn the ball over twice. Scatterbo, he's scoring the rest of the touchdowns. Eagles didn't even put up any more points after 17 points. Scatterbo running over people. Boom, cracking backflips. He need to cool out because that turf up there in the Meadowland, it claimed knees. How many people knees is coming off the bone just cutting on that soft grass up there? Man, it was dope, man. It was pretty interesting, pretty exciting game. Dart 253 total yards, 2 touchdowns, clean game. You're gonna win every time with Jackson Dart, because when they lost last Sunday to New Orleans, what happened was they turned the ball over, had 2 bad picks. Not gonna win like that. Dayball, he saved you. This kid is saving your job. He took a hit. They wanted to look at him in the blue tent. I guess like protocol. And then Dayball put Russ out there. Russ throw an incompletion. Dayball was like, no, dude, no, you got to bring him out here. He didn't care about Jackson's health for nothing. He was just trying to get old boy out the tent. Like, now we need him back up out there. Come on, we need him out there now. So good for you guys. Good for New York. Philly, they'll get back right. They're the Super Bowl defending champs. It happens. Everybody gonna throw the kitchen sink at them. I mean, we've talked about this about Kansas City for the last how many years? They get a stretch. It doesn't look good. Everybody is saying the sky's falling. Mahomes can't pull it out. So I'm pretty sure that OC, they gotta say, yo, let's get a little more creative. Let's call the plays you need to call. Let's get physical. They'll be all right, because they gave AJ Devontae some shots. 6 catches for AJ. I'm pretty sure he won all of them. But the team meetings and the drama and everything, just get it back right. The Eagles, y'all going to be straight. Giants there. Let's not crown Jackson yet. So they should be straight. Man, when New York is doing well, sports is doing well. So and Philly fans, my bad, y'all. Eagles lost twice. The Phillies out of it. They got beat by the Dodgers. Embiid, the process is they going into basketball season. Y'all just hurting right now. So it'll be all right. It'll be all right, y'all. We got some good college games coming up this weekend. On Saturday, the Red River Rivalry, number 8, Oklahoma versus the Texans. Arch Manning, he finessed everybody. Let's call it what it is. He finessed everybody. I misread it last week. I thought they would beat the Gators because I knew the Gator defense was going to be tough, but I thought Lagway he would outplay Lagway. Archibald, bro, he do those glasses commercial for some glass company. Maybe he need to wear glasses on the field. I don't know what he's seeing out there. He's missing guys. Man, he got to get rid of the ball. This is not what they told us you were going to be. They made Texas the preseason number 1 because of him. He's taking sacks, the whole not, bro. Not going to win. Not the SEC playing like that. We all know that. So they're going into Oklahoma. Their bet, their saving grace to even try to get back anywhere. Oklahoma's starting quarterback, he still may be out another game. And I still may go for Oklahoma. I just don't like what I see out of it's not even just the offense, the defense. You let Lagway ball out on them. Let Lagway go for 298, 2 touchdowns last week. Lagway, he's a disappointment. Y'all let him ball out. But once again, nobody's a lock for any Heisman. Don't ever this is a clue right here. This year is a tale. Nobody is a lock. Don't let these people tell you that. Number 1 team because of Archibald. When you play like that, we're going to call you Archibald. All that energy, all the commercials out of nowhere, all that NIL money, bro, you got to go back to the lab. And I want y'all to have that same nepotism energy y'all had for LeBron and Bronny. Time for Cooper and Arch. Cooper, Eli, Peyton, all of them. Because, bro, he's not playing up to snuff. Like I said, he's taking sacks. He's missing wide open receivers. On that last drive, I'm going to leave y'all with this. That last drive was a telltale thing. Could have gone down to potentially tie it. You had a sack. You lose your helmet. You had to sit out a play. Your backup comes in. The backup made a play. They bring him out. Another sack. Another missed throw. It just was not good. So I'm going to run through. So I got Oklahoma. Number 10, UGA against Auburn. Got Auburn. UGA, they want to move up. They're honing on at number 10. They know they gotta get on it. Gunner. Y'all can't drop too many of them, man. Y'all can't drop after losing to Alabama. Y'all know y'all gotta get on it. Number 11, LSU versus South Carolina. Of course, LSU. Everybody that follows what we do. I'm an LSU Tiger fan. And it's time for Nussmeier. Wake up, buddy. Wake up. South Carolina is not a pushover. Number 3, Oregon. Number 7, Indy. The Hoosiers, they're not just a basketball team anymore. Great team, great story. They're going to look to pull off an upset because I know a lot of people got Oregon. Oregon just came off the big win a couple weeks ago against Penn State. So that would be a great signature win for Indy to keep their keep their playoff hopes, alive. So that's pretty much what I got with the college predictions tomorrow. So on Sunday, and while you guys at it, go ahead and you guys double tap that screen. Subscribe to On the Swivel Podcast on YouTube. If you haven't subscribe. Make sure you click that like, get us in the algorithm. I don't have my boy here tonight. Usually we go back and forth. So just me today, DJ iRock. He will be back on episode 136. So just continue to support the movement, support your Guala, support the team. This is what we do. We talk all things sports and viral news. So on Sunday, we got Jags, we got Seahawks. Trevor Lawrence came off one of the biggest games of his career. Signature win. Sam Darnold, he's holding it down. He's balling in Seattle. He just got a little overplayed last weekend by Baker Mayfield. There's no shame in that. Baker Mayfield, he's top 5 in the league right now. They're looking at him like an MVP candidate right now. So there's no shame in that. They're both hot. Duval is 4-1. So I'm gonna go with Jags over the Seahawks on Sunday. That last drive on Monday against Kansas City, I think something like that is just such a big confidence booster for Trevor Lawrence. He's hometown, Cartersville, Georgia. He's hometown. We're from the same place, so I just want him to. I just want to see him do good, especially that last drive. Like I said, dropped it in the bucket. The Thomas Jr. that led to the trip and fall. He got up and ran for the touchdown. Very clutch. Kind of panicked. Got it done. Got to talk about this game. I'm not too interested in watching the game, but kind of the drama around it. The Steelers versus the Browns. The Steelers are 3-1, but obviously the big talk was the Browns traded Flacco to Cincy, and now he's gone. Dylan Gabriel is the starting quarterback, and Shador got moved to QB2. So that's basically been the storyline for most of the week. How Dylan Gabriel was going to play against the Steelers. Steelers and Uncle Rico. That's what we call Aaron Rodgers. How Uncle Rico is he going to keep the Steelers at the top of the division and move them to 4-1? And Dylan Gabriel, can he add some juice the way Jackson Dart did? Because last week he did not push the ball down the field whatsoever. Everything was quick, to the flat, slants, heavy run game with Judkins, because he ran for 110 yards, and they took an L. So Flacco's gone, Shador drama, everything. That's what everybody's gonna look for. See, basically, is Dylan gonna fall on his face or not? Let's keep it a buck. Will he fall on his face? Or will he play well enough to continue to keep the job? My 49ers, they play the Bucs. Just talked about Baker Mayfield, MVP candidate. Grew up a Niners fan. They only got one loss on their resume, but too many injuries. Mac Jones is backing up Brock Purdy. I believe Baker Mayfield just going to outplay Mac Jones. All these even if it gets tight, bunch of fourth quarter comebacks already this year. Unfortunately, got the Buccaneers over my Niners. Falcons, Bills. I got Buffalo. Josh is his comeback game. Played very sloppy last week. You know he's looking to come back. He got Durag Penix. Gonna outplay Atlanta. I wish my guy, he's an Atlanta fan. I know he would defend him tooth and nail with me. He go back and forth with that. But I got Buffalo beating Atlanta. Chiefs versus Lions. My head says the Lions. But I'm going down with the ship. Nothing. Patrick Mahomes, he's that monster that wears 15 in Kansas City. Xavier Worthy is back. The offense has opened up. We got Swifty magic going on. But ultimately, they just have to clean up. If Kansas City clean up the mistakes, last week they lost to the Jags, just got done talking about them. If you don't have to pick six in the red zone, he's still trying to get, Worthy just got back. He's trying to build a rapport with Thornton. He's still kind of missing guys a little bit. It's kind of uncharacteristic. They had 13 penalties. Even to set up the last drive for Duval, kicked the ball out of bounds. You gave Trevor Lawrence the ball at the 40, and they basically scored the go-ahead touchdown. The Lions, I know they're balling, but I'm going down with the ship. I think they can right the ship. I got Kansas City. Bengals, Packers. Once again, this is just about drama. This is just being petty. All about drama. I got the Packers, but of course the Bengals have just been nosediving. They've been playing like crap, hot garbage juice. They traded Flacco. Flacco's going to start right off the rip for Browning. So it's like, okay, what are they going to look like? The offensive line better hold up. Bro, it's trees outside that move better than Joe Flacco. I know Micah Parsons, those boys, they're going to get after it. If Gary and Micah Parsons does not at least have 2 sacks each, I don't know what's going on. They they need to get 2 sacks each at least. I got Green Bay winning. So to finish this out, Commanders against Chicago. Last year it came down to a Hail Mary throw. I don't think it's gonna do all that. Jaden Daniels, he got that rhythm back, sort of got that rhythm back last week because he'd been out injured. This week, I believe he's really back. Debo was balling out. Caleb, man, get you a fresh, I guess, little fresh acrylics. Go on the nails, man. You need to do something. Because for a Monday night game, Commanders can smoke them boys, then get washed. So Ben Johnson, make sure your man ready. Like I said, if he needs a fresh coat, go ahead and get Caleb Williams a fresh coat of the blue and orange. You need to go out there. So at least be a competitive game. But like I said, I got Washington beating the Bears on Monday Night Football. You guys subscribe, like, share the content. DJ Infinite Rock, he will be on the next episode. You can catch all of this stuff on YouTube. We're live on TikTok. Double tap the screen if you watch us live when we're live streaming. And then when you see the content, we have content on all social media platforms. Go ahead and share it, repost it. If you're not subscribed on YouTube, on the YouTube channel, go ahead and subscribe. Make sure you like the content so we get in the algorithm. So make sure everybody is seeing our content. We really got some dope content. And I'm going to get you guys out with 2 things. For a lot of us, 80s, 90s babies, pretty much our childhood dream, this is like the dream scenario. The Versus has come back from the pandemic. No Limit versus Cash Money. Finally. This is one of those things where anybody, Southern hip hop, anybody tapped into the culture knows this is the rivalry that they always try to play it off like, well, we don't have too much beef with them, and Master P may say this, or Baby Birdman might say that. You always hear, well, we rocking, we doing our thing over here, but it was always competition. There's No Limit run was fading out. Cash Money pretty much took over New Orleans, that whole region. Everything blew up, and they touched every market. Iconic music. TRU, Hot Boys, Big Thomas, Master P, Baby and Slim, Juvie, Silk the Shocker, C Murder. Oh man, I had to write it down. Mia X, Skullduggery, Fiend, Snoop Dogg, Turk, BG, Young Bleed, Cain and Abel. P was just putting out music, seemed like every 2 weeks. He had like a crazy distribution deal. Then Cash Money, they signed one of the biggest Universal Music Group deals back then at the time. So it was just all this hit music coming out of one state, one city. 99 to 2000, back it up, everything, bling, bling. We got it. Versus is back. They got the dream scenario. I hope everybody is there. They saying Turk and BG got issues. They were talking about that because they had the Cash Money, the Hot Boy tour, whatever. I hope that squashed. So you get all the hot boys. I know we all know Wayne. He does his own thing. Bring your skinny half dread self back. P. So bring your non-rapping self back. Unfortunately, we know we're not gonna have C. Right? Not gonna have C. We know he locked up. Mystical, he's locked up. But you can obviously play the music and everybody can still rap over their lyrics. Beats by the Pound versus Manny Fresh. The rappers, the artists can really just sit back, stand to the side for 10 minutes and let Beat by the Pound, let them just get on the ones and twos. Manny Fresh, he get on his set, get behind his deck, and then they just play music. They can just play back and forth. They can just go back and forth for a few songs. Boom, 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 boom. They can do that for 10 minutes. They can just run some of their best beats. And I guarantee everybody can rap right along with the hooks, right along with the lyrics, then bring the artist out, boom, and just run it down. That track list is crazy. Feel like somebody's watching me. Ghetto D, Ice Cream Man. Bro, I'm drawing a blank right now. Silk had a song with Destiny Child before Destiny Child even was anybody, before we knew who Beyonce was. He had her on. They sampled a song, an old school song. It's in my head. You're a hustler. Just Be Good to Me. They sampled Just Be Good to Me. Silk Shaka song with Destiny Child on the hook. You could bring. Never mind. Look, for all the beehives out there, you play that. You got for all the beehives out there that didn't know that. That was one of Beyonce's first songs, was with No Limit. And that was back in, that album came out like in 96. So they down for my ninjas. You already know that. Man, make them say, come on, y'all know that. It's just so many hits, so many records, and we finally got it. And now we're gonna switch a little gears. Our wrestling spotlight. We have the Australia show. It's gonna be at 8 a.m. because it's over there in Australia. Obviously, it's Perth, Australia. Crown Jewel. I said this on our last wrestling spotlight. Triple H and that creative team, I feel that they are arrogantly lazy. You have a deal with TNA. So, okay, that's no competition. You just acquired a Lucha Libre promotion. Okay, so basically anybody coming south of the border that got some talent, boom, that's a direct pipeline from Lucha, from this Lucha company right into NXT. So who's your competition? AEW. We know Tony Khan is not the best booker in the world. You can see it on TV. They don't book the biggest venues. They can't fill them. A lot of the matches, I've always said, are the same a lot of matches I saw 25, 27 years ago in ECW. So it's like they're trying to be hardcore and wrestle it safe at the same time. But every time you look up, another of their wrestlers are injured. They don't truly have stars. So I think, like, you know what? I believe Triple H and the creatives at WWE is like, you know what? Yeah, we didn't have the best build. We kind of maybe rushed this, or that wasn't the best idea. But if you like wrestling, you're most likely still gonna hang in with us than watch AEW. We seen the whole Cena heel turn end up being a disaster. They put out PLEs before they actually build a beef between a babyface and a heel. So I look forward to see if it's actually gonna be a full show, not like WrestlePalooza, where really people were just looking for one match to watch. And even ESPN, now they're in partnership with ESPN. Even ESPN gave them a C. They didn't even like it, for real. And that's the network that's putting it on. They didn't even like it. So I'm just curious to see, will they put on a consistent show throughout and not just one hot match or two hot matches, and then the rest of the show was just meh. And could have kept that one. But I just want to see if there's going to be consistency throughout the whole show tomorrow morning. And we're going to wrap it with that. This is episode 135. I'm Scott Michael Talks. We got the best barbershop talking sports and viral news right here on the Swivel Podcast. Always check us out on TikTok, Instagram, Facebook. All of our content, share it, repost it. Our YouTube channel, that's where we have everything. All of our videos, all of our shorts, all of our segment clips, everything. Watch them, like them, share them, tell everybody to tell somebody on the Swivel Podcast on YouTube. Thank you guys who tuned in to watch me live tonight. So a lot of people pop in on the chat. Thank you guys. So just need you guys to boom. If you want to watch it back, watch this back in any of our episodes, shoot over to YouTube. It's all there. Support us on all platforms, Instagram, Facebook, right here on TikTok, everything. Support us. Continue to hit that like button, share, subscribe. Scott Michael Talk, DJ Infinite Rock. We're on the Swivel Podcast. We'll see you guys next time. And I'm out. Thank you guys for watching.